do I tell him? Sir, it is what it is.
Hey, sweetie, sounds like a comedy club up in here. What's going on?
Taylor was telling me this funny story about an install he had this week.
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, this is my husband, Darren. Darren, this is Taylor, our cable guy.
Nice to meet you, man.
Whoa, all right.
Oh, your beautiful wife here. That's keeping me company while I install your HD box.
She was keeping you company, huh? Yeah, she good at that. That's why I married her. She my wife, my wife.
Well, you're lucky, man. It's hard to find someone with such a extraordinary personality. I'll be back. I need to go to my truck to get some new cable for the box, all right? I need new cable.
So sweet.
Yeah, he's been flirting with you.
No, he's not.
Are you kidding me? He just complimented a woman on her personality.
You did that when you first met me.
Yeah, I was trying to get some.
I'm not getting any of his personality tonight.
All right. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the right cable, so I have to pick one up at headquarters tomorrow and then come back to the job if it's okay with you guys.
Oh, sure. It's no problem. After all, it is what it is.
Well, okay, cool. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead, okay? It's nice meeting you, man. Cool, I'm gonna see you later. All right, yeah. Yo, how he trying to be sneaky? I mean, how's a cable guy gonna forget his cable? He's just trying to see you again.
You really are insane.
Oh, yeah, well, it is what it is, right? Oh, it's only funny when he says it, right? Right, oh, yeah. My name's Darren. I'm what you call a regular guy. Pow, with a not-so-regular family. Now, this is my wife, Lourdes. We're happily married and live in a beautiful home in Miami, Florida.
There's no escaping that.
Life couldn't be better until our parents moved in.
You always revert that stupid. I can't understand what she's saying. Why are you in the car in the first place? You got a house? Come on, man.
This is my mother-in-law, it is. She came to live with us after losing all of her money playing poker.
Is this door locked? Sorry, you're having the sex. I'll come back later. Continue.
And that is my Pop Gordon, an ex-prize fighter who lost his job and his house after old injuries started taking their toll.
I always say, don't judge lest ye be judged.
I think Jesus said that.
You judge it.
Now, I would say we're one big happy family. We'll make it through with lots of love,
Get lost, Yoko.
support,
Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh,
I'm a raging alcoholic and I just can't stop.
and a little understanding.
Oh, shut up. Speak English.
Oh! Okay, space. What can I say? These are just things we do for love.
Yeah, right.
Things you shelter from.
Mira, cállate
Should've
la
sent you
boca.
to the zoo.
Cállate la boca.
That's what-
Guys, look what I found. A circus show.
Well, give me that. What are you doing with this stuff?
Well, I was bored, so I went to your room to see if I could, find something.
I don't believe you.
What, that's a shirt? It looks more like something you might flag down an airplane with.
Actually, it's the outfit I wore with my funk band, the Funk Connection.
Well, that's an appropriate name. I've smelled your socks before.
Funk as in bring in the musical funk, but you wouldn't understand that unless the word music had salsa in it.
Pop, you were in a band?
Yeah. The old man was pretty popular back in the 70s. We played at all of the most prestigious events. Everybody loved us. I really think we could have made it to the big time.
With that shirt, I would say the big top.
Only thing big about you is your mouth. Anyway, as I was saying, we were even asked to audition for the Funk and Soul Festival.
Really? Well, that's one of the biggest touring festivals in the country. Do you know how many people became famous from playing in that festival?
I know. And we were hand-picked to audition.
Wow, handpicked.
Yes. Well, actually, one of the bands dropped out of the audition at the last minute, so we got in by default. But we got in.
what happened? Did you guys make it?
Oh, well, no, we ended up not auditioning. You know, things happen. Stuff comes up.
Yeah? Or they suck?
G-Man and the Funk Connection. We were good. I bet if I got them back together, we could compete with these young guys.
Yeah, right. If the competition takes place on a sofa, laying down, doing nothing all day long.
That is it. I'm gonna pull that thing back together again.
Whoa, but let's not get crazy. I mean, you know, that was a long time ago. I mean, especially with your bad back and your foot.
Oh, so you're saying that I'm too old? Is that it? Well, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna call these guys. We're gonna get back together. Except I can't call the retirement home after 8. So I'll call them in the morning.
Hi.
Hey, beautiful. I got a table for you.
Great.
Yep, I just finished my workout. That's right, I had to work on those quads and buys and lower muscle thingies. Yeah.
Since when do you work out?
I work out all the time. Let's go and play it.
Are those my weights?
I love a good workout, man. I mean, I curl 50 every day to get this. Feel it?
Oh, yeah, well, I curl about 51, 52 to get that right there. See, look at that. Look at that. Pop up.
You can't even get through my yoga class.
You work out? Really? I mean, I don't see the need. Your body's naturally sculpted.
Shouldn't you be installing? So you should go install some stuff. Install.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get you there.
Yeah. And honey, will you come into the kitchen with me while I make my protein shake?
And by protein shake, you mean ice cream blended with cookies?
Just get in here. Stop playing. Come on, playing. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing.
You're actually gonna make one? I thought you were making excuses to get me in here.
You got to keep the lie going, Lourdes. Got to keep the lie going. The point is, that man is hitting on you way too hard.
He's here to install the cable.
Yeah, well, there will be nobody but me installing cable up in here.
Jared, please. Don't you think all of this is just a tad bit overboard?
Overboard? You want to say I can be
I
overboard?
think you're acting overboard right now.
No, I can be
this
overboard,
is just a
okay?
tad bit overboard.
This is gonna be overboard, okay? Overboard up in here. I'm gonna go up in there and let Hercules know what's up. Because he can't just come up in my house and be hitting on my wife like that. I'm gonna get that man a piece of my mind. Hey, listen, man, we gonna have to talk about my house. We gonna come to my house talking all crazy.
Man, check it out. I just hooked you up with the Sunday NFL tickets for free. But don't tell nobody, all right? I could get fired.
Sunday NFL ticket?
Any game you want, all season long. You were about to say something?
You want a protein shake?
Sure.
I'm gonna get you a protein shake. Or we can be protein.
I just wanted to say that I am so excited to have the band back together in our new rehearsal space.
You mean your dirty old garage?
Well, since my daughter-in-law Lourdes won't allow us to rehearse in her clean living room, this is our new rehearsal space.
Well, I love spiderweb decor. Nice touch.
So anyway, I wanted you to know that the Funk Connection is gonna bring in the funk. That's not the kind of funk I was talking about.
Sorry, that was me. I got digestive problems these days.
Next time, take it to the bathroom, okay?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Allow me to introduce myself.
I think they can recognize Medusa when they see her.
Well, as I was saying, my name is Iris Soto, and if you're looking for another band member, well, look no further. You see, I used to sing at the military in Cuba when I was younger, and I am...
Get out.
Fine. Well, in case you all change your mind, here's my demo tape.
The only way I could change my mind is lose my mind. Besides, nobody uses cassette players anymore.
Tell me, Juanita.
Boys, turn that off. As I was trying to say, the Funk and Soul Festival auditions have moved to Miami, and we finally get a chance to play in that concert.
Well, that would be great and all, but I don't know if you've noticed. We're not as young as we used to be.
So what if we're getting a little older now? I like to think of us as seasoned.
Well, I can't take a lot of seasoning these days. I get the bubbles.
You know what I'm talking about. The talent is still in us. Look, Lenny, give us that sound, that funky sound you used to make back in the day.
Sure thing, G-Man.
Oh! Well, that's not quite the sound I was looking for. Well, that's okay. Just give me a hand. Okay. So we need a little work. But that's what rehearsals are for.
Hey, I got doctor's appointments on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
So that we can rehearse Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, no, I got the dialysis then.
Oh, come on, guys. And we can rehearse in the evening.
Hell no. That's when reruns of the Ghost Whisperer come on.
Oh, this is unbelievable. You guys are acting like a bunch of old farts. Don't you even think about it. Come on, guys. Don't you remember the glory days when we had 10 fans and all the girl action, huh?
Oh, yeah. Young, sweet things jumping all over me trying to get a piece of the sticks. I'll show them how sexy I am. Hold on. Oh, the ladies gonna love us.
Okay. Well, the point is, we still got it. Now, just because our driver's license said that we're old doesn't mean we have to act like it. Right, guys? Okay, you're missing the big picture here. Society may have canceled us out, but we're not going anywhere. We're men. And we're going to be men until the end. Now, this is not just for us. It's for all those old soldiers out there fighting the good fight. Right, guys? So who's with me? Huh? See, Lenny knows what I'm talking about.
I'm going home. Ghost Whispers come on in 10 minutes. Hey, Pop, how'd it go last night?
Oh, you're right. We're too old to bring in the funk. Except for Keys. He kept the room funky all night.
Oh, Pop, things change. You can't hold on to the past.
You're right. I never thought I was the kind of person who would give up at the slightest obstacle.
Well, it's not about giving up. It's about accepting life for the way it is. I mean, getting the band back together was a fun idea and all, but your health hasn't been the best these days, and you know it.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I need to stop trying to hold on to my youth. I need to accept the inevitable. Put on some Depends. Crawl into bed. Just wait for death.
Hey, come on, Pop. I didn't mean it that way. Hello?
Hi, I'm Sticks.
Oh.
You must be Gordon's boy, Darren.
Yes, I am. How are you?
Hey, yeah, you know, I was here last night and I left my oxygen tank. I just came by to pick it up.
No problem.
You know, I haven't seen you since you were a little bitty thing. You know, I remember the day that your father found out that your mother was pregnant with you. The most precious day of his life.
You were there?
Yeah. That's the reason we did an audition for the Funk and Soul Festival. And as soon as he found out that he was going to be a father, he quit the music business to go to a regular job. You know, taking care of you was his first priority.
No, wait. I'm the reason you guys didn't audition for the festival.
Yeah. And you must be grateful that you have a daddy that loves you that much. I don't even know my daddy. But hey, which is okay, because I turned out great. Well, I'm off to the strip club. Bye.
Baby, I had no idea my dad gave up a chance to become famous for me.
It just shows how much your father loves you.
I know, but what if they had actually played in that concert? His life could have been totally different. He could have become famous.
Maybe.
He could have made lots of money.
That's possible.
He might have been a more pleasant person.
Now don't go too far.
I just feel so responsible for the way his life turned out.
It's not your fault. I'm sure Gordon is happy with the way things turned out. He has you. And you turned out great.
Thank you, baby, but I still feel like I could do something to pay him back.
Well, maybe you should. It could bring you guys a little closer together, and it'll be nice to show your father how much you appreciate him.
You know what? I can do that. Ooh, okay. All right, it's showtime. You ready?
Darren, I don't feel right about this.
Well, I know that, baby, but look, you're doing this for your family. You need to take one for the team, okay? Come on, wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, right there. Right there. Go ahead. All right, go get one. Come on.
Hi. I'm so glad you're here. I can't figure out how to use that new remote. I feel so silly.
No, I can help you with that. Will your husband be joining us?
Oh, no. No, it's just you and me. By the way, while you're here, do you think you can hook me up with one of those DVIs?
DVRs.
Listen, I want to thank you guys for coming over here last minute. My dad really respects you guys, and I'm happy to get to know one of the coolest bands around.
Ooh, I feel so much better. I wouldn't go in there, y'all, for a while yet.
Okay, so...
Hey, Darren, you got any more of this Activia in the refrigerator? I said, what the hell is going on here?
Hey, Pop, listen, I called the guys back over here for a very special surprise.
Well, if it don't include happy hour at Piccadilly, you could count me out.
No, I brought the band back here tonight because I believe in them, and I want to see them succeed. Which is why I got you guys an audition for this year's Funk and Soul Festival.
What? How did you do that?
Well, let's just say the show's producers are gonna get some welding done for free.
What? But I thought you said we were supposed to accept life the way it is.
Well, you know what? I was wrong. Growing up, you told me to change something if I wasn't happy with it. And I know how much you've sacrificed for me over the years, and now it's time I do the same for you.
I guess I did raise you well.
Now, this is a touching moment, but if you haven't noticed, we're not in audition condition. We're not ready
You
yet.
know what? I'm gonna help you guys rehearse.
Hey, I got doctor's appointments on the
I've already taken care of that. I've rearranged you and Key's appointments to fit our schedule, and Lenny,
All right.
I've already got the Ghost Whisperer set to record on my new DVR. So, if there aren't any more issues, can we get the Funk Connection connected again?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, y'all. Let's do it.
Get lost, Yoko.
Funk Connection.
Bring in the phone!
Bring in the phone!
Here, try this one.
Bring in the phone!
Yeah.
How about this look for the audition?
I don't think so.
No, really?
Funk Connection.
I'm so sorry I had to call you over here again. I have no idea how that cable got loose.
It's not a problem. I don't mind coming here.
Hey, Taylor, I didn't know you were here. Good to see you, man.
Hey, man, good to see you, too. I'm just fixing a couple loose cable to get back here, man.
Wow. You know what? Wouldn't it be weird if, like, after you fixed the cables, somehow we ended up with HBO and Showtime? And that would be weird. That would be strange.
I guess, right?
Look, Lourdes really appreciates you coming over here, okay? And you know what? As a matter of fact, she appreciates you so much, she went and made you brownies. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? Don't be rude, baby. Don't you be rude. Go up in the kitchen and go get in the brownies. You gotta get in the brownies. Go. Yeah. Women can't live with them, can live without them. You know what I'm saying? You know what?
Lourdes is cool, though. You know, it helps that she's beautiful. It does.
True, but not as beautiful as you.
I'm sorry, what?
Your wife. She's lovely and all, but she's not the reason why I come over here.
Oh, okay, space. Because, she want, okay, wow. Hey, listen, she called, she said, honey, you need me to come help you? She need me to, I heard it. So I'm gonna go and help. So you should stay right there and work with the cable, because that's good. I'm gonna go. I gotta get you the brownies, okay? So, all right, dude, you man. Yo, oh my God, he got RuPaul up in here.
What are you talking about?
He just hit on me. He just called me beautiful. I need to take a shower.
So you mean to tell me he was into you the whole time and not me?
Yes. Baby, what we gonna do?
Like you said, honey. Take one for the team.
No, come on. I ain't going for the team. I take one for the team. He play for a different team.
Just don't drop it.
He don't drop the brownie. He might try to do something in my butt.
Drop one.
Drop the brownie.
Don't drop it.
Watch, he's a packer. He's a packer.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, but parents have to wait in the green room.
Well, no. They're the Funk Connection. They're here to perform.
Wait, you guys are the Funk Connection?
Yes, and they're just as good as any of these young groups, okay? They're here to bring it. There is nothing old about these guys.
I was just gonna say you're late.
Oh, well, sorry, we had to stop 3 times on the way over for a pee break.
Okay, whatever, man. You guys are up next. Good luck.
God, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us.
You see how young everyone is? I'm so nervous. I think I gotta pee again.
Listen, come on, guys. Get control of yourselves, all right? You've worked very hard for this. You're at the top of your game. You can do this.
You know what? He's right. He's right. We're the Funk Connection. Can't nobody bring the funk like us.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, says the one who never takes baths.
Iris, what are you doing here?
Well, I just thought about giving the guys here, a last opportunity to let me join the band. I mean, a little bit of eye candy wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, as long as the audience is blind.
Cardon, you know what? I mean, you are going to regret this so much, because I am going to form my own band that is going to make the Funk Connection look like the Skunk Connection.
That's the woman who's been wearing the same dress for a few days.
Funk Connection? You're on.
All right, guys. All right, okay? This is your time to shine. Go out there and give them something to scream about. All right? Funk Connection on 3.
Come on!
1, 2, 3.
Yes! Funk Connection! I can't believe it! Oh, Lord, my God, we killed that audition!
You know what? You guys should be proud. You're finally gonna be in the Funk and Soul Festival.
Yes! Yes! Can you smell the funk? Hey, I smell it, baby. I smell it. I smell it. I smell it.
Well, you know what? That multi-city festival tour is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I quit.
Yeah, me too.
That sounds like a lot of work.
What? I thought this is what you guys wanted, you know? Playing in front of screaming audiences every night and possibly becoming famous?
Yeah, it was 30 years ago, sure, but I mean, even preparing for this audition took a lot out of us. Just making the show was enough.
Yeah, but hey, don't take it personally. You'll understand when you get to be our age.
See you later, alligator.
At the Wild Crocodile, you guys take care. It was a joy, man. It was good. It was good. See you later.
Well, I guess I don't understand it yet. It just seems to me like you did all this for nothing.
Oh, that's not so. We didn't do it for nothing. I wanted to prove that we could do it. And I did. You know, but I'm old enough to know when enough is enough.
Guess they say with age comes wisdom. I don't know what kind of wisdom is this, but anyway, look, we've got the Ghost Whisperer on DVR. You want to watch it?
Brother, please. I'm not that old. We got HBO now. Let's see what's happening at the Bunny Ranch.
Okay, I'm gonna let you watch this by yourself, okay? Okay, because I'm gonna go create my own bunny ranch. You know this in the bedroom.
Go on. Ooh, dirty little bunny rabbit.
Cool. That's I'm happy with it.
I don't need to know.